Hello, today I will be talking about the Chase Freedom Visa card. I will be talking about all the benefits and things that you can do in order to help get yourself approved. So today I'm talking about one of the most popular credit cards issued in the United States, and that is the Chase Freedom card. And it is so popular for a reason, and I'm going to go over the reasons why today. And I'm also going to give you tips and tricks on how to increase your chances of getting approved for this card. Whether you've watched my videos before or this is your first time, welcome. And if you like the content today and you want to see the other videos I do, the new videos that are coming up, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Chase Freedom card. I'm going to share with you why I love the Chase Freedom card and other cards like it. With the Chase Freedom card, your rewards never expire, and you're able to take redemption on those rewards no matter how small the amount. So if you have earned $2.50 cash back and you want to redeem those rewards, you can. So the great thing about having the Chase Freedom card is that all the rewards that you earn with this high earning rewards card is yours to keep. You have no annual fee that you have to offset. And that is very unusual for a type of card that earns this many rewards. And this is why I highly recommend the Chase Freedom card, because if you shop within these special categories quarterly, you're going to be able to earn 5% cash back. So with the Chase Freedom Visa card, you earn 5% cash back within special categories and 1% outside those categories. So there is a cap to how much reward you can earn within a quarter. The maximum is $1,500 for each quarter. So you have the ability to earn $75 cash back each quarter times 4. So that's $300. And then after that, anything you buy, whether it's outside or within those categories, you will earn 1% cash back. And Chase Freedom Visa card is a card you want to hold on to long term, because even if you graduate to higher end credit cards, like one of the Sapphire cards from Chase, you can take your points, your cash back rewards, and transfer it into other Chase credit card programs. If you're really creative about it, you can make those transfer rewards work for you and make them more beneficial than the cash back you had before that. So it's all about how you work within the program. So in the screenshot, you can see what the category was for quarter 1, and you can also see what the category is for quarter 2. Quarters 3 and 4 will be announced when it becomes closer to around that time. But generally speaking, quarter 3, at least for the last 2 years, has been dining. And I expect it to be dining again, but you never know. And then the fourth quarter will probably be something having to do with online shopping. It's been things like Amazon.com before. So if you want to learn more about the Chase Freedom Visa card, I have linked the article in the description below this video. You can learn about the pros and cons of the Chase Freedom card and whether it's right for you ultimately. Another thing that I really like about the Chase Freedom Visa card is that the sign-up bonus is so easy. It is only $500 you need to spend with this card within 3 months, and they will give you $150. And you will earn an additional $20 if you add another person onto your account. So this is a very easy sign-up bonus to earn. For some people, they need to be aware of certain things about Chase Freedom, and oftentimes it's better to apply and get this card early on. And I'm going to go over those things about what you need to do in order to strengthen your chances of getting approved for this card. this first thing I need to bring up, because even if you have excellent credit, this one aspect of the Chase Freedom Card can actually get you disqualified even if you have excellent credit, and that is the Chase 524 rule. The Chase 524 rule is a rule that states that you cannot get approved for more than 5 credit cards within 24 months. And for all you guys that have been rebuilding your credit, you might be at the 3, 4, 5 credit card mark right now. So I wanted you to be aware of this now, that if you say have 4 credit cards and you are very interested in the Chase Freedom Card, you may need to apply for it now. That way you won't be locked out of the possibility of applying for this card later. So if you were thinking of getting another card like the American Express Green Card, which is also easier to get approved for, you'll want to put a hold on that and concentrate on trying to get approved for the Chase Freedom Card. Now, if you apply for the Chase Freedom Card online and you don't get approved, you can apply for a second Chase credit card and have it count only as one credit inquiry. Now, there can be a little quirks to this, so for the most part that this is true. And I want to also make a distinction. You cannot apply at a branch location and then go home and apply online. That will then count as 2 credit inquiries. There are times that people will actually see 2, but for the most part, if you apply online twice in one day, it should only appear on your credit report as a hard inquiry only once. And my recommendation is, if you do not get approved for the Chase Freedom Card, I would try to get approved for the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So what you can do with the Chase Freedom Unlimited is that if you don't like this card, you should be able to switch it out, do a product change to the Chase Freedom Card. So this strategy, although it's a little bit longer, it is a way you can get approved for the Chase Freedom Card. Not immediately, but down the road. So I'm going to share an insider tip with you. I do bank at Chase, and I do know the bank tellers there, and they actually told me of this little tip. If you are a regular Chase customer, you have a relationship built with Chase, and you probably do online banking. And after you've been a customer with Chase for a while, they do offer their customers different programs. It could be something to do with checking, or it could be with credit cards. And sometimes they have basically what is a pre-approved offer for their customers. Now, there is a difference, because there are 2 types of ways that you can get a pre-approved offer. There's the one that's almost rock solid 100%, and then there's the other where you're probably 75% likely to get approved. Now, there is a difference between the 2, and the bankers know the difference. I don't know how they term this on their end, but if you ask the direct question, do you have any pre-approved offers for me? And explain to them you're aware of that they have 2 types of offers. Say that you want the one where there's more of a definite chance you'll get approved, and ask them about that to see if that's available. And if you have one of those offers, and it'll probably be for either the Chase Freedom Card or the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, this is an excellent opportunity for you to get a credit card with Chase. Now, I asked one of the bankers about this, and I wanted to be very specific because I'm telling you all about it. And I said, the offers that are more or less 100%, have you ever seen anyone get denied for the application? And her answer to this was, I have worked here 7 years, and there was only one time that somebody was offered this and they were denied. So as I said in the beginning of this video, the Chase Freedom Visa card is not the hardest credit card to get approved for. So if you have good credit history and you have a record of a year or two, you should have a fair chance of getting approved for this card. So I would say take the chance, because as long as you're not breaking the Chase 524 rule, you probably have a decent chance of getting approved for this card. As long as you don't have too many credit inquiries, because multiple credit inquiries will get you denied for credit cards from most credit card companies. Okay, and very important, if you get denied for the Chase Freedom card, you have the option of calling in and trying to see if you can get that decision overturned. It has worked for some people, and if you tried it, please put in the comments below whether or not it worked for you. So you're probably thinking, I've been talking so many great things about the Chase Freedom card. I must actually have the Chase Freedom card? But no, unfortunately, I don't have the Chase Freedom card. And that is because I broke the Chase 524 rule. So I am not qualified to actually apply and get approved for a Chase Freedom card, no matter how good my credit gets. So if you're one of those people, you can do what I did and get the Discover It card. It is very comparable to the Chase Freedom card, and you do receive 5% cash back in special categories. And in your first year, you actually receive a 5% bonus within those categories. So you'll earn 10%. Even though I can't have the Chase Freedom card, I have been very happy with the Discover It card. It is a card that does basically the same thing as Chase Freedom. So if you broke the Chase 524 rule like I did, I would recommend getting the Discover It card. Some people actually have both cards. Q3 for both Chase Freedom and Discover It tends to be dining. So if you're going to spend more than $1,500 on dining, you can use the Chase Freedom card first, max that out, and then move on to the Discover It card and earn 5% cash back on dining there until you max out that category. Another reason why somebody would have the Chase Freedom card and the Discover It card is that although sometimes they have the same categories, other times their categories for certain quarters can be completely different. So that way you can have a wider range in the ability of earning 5% cash back rewards. So that's a little strategy for you to consider if you want to earn more 5% cash back rewards. Okay, so I'm ending this review basically saying that I wish I could have the Chase Freedom card, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime near in my future because I have a channel for credit and I have to continually try different credit cards so that I can talk about them with you. So probably in my life I will never have the Chase Freedom card. So if anything I really stressed in this review is that if you are thinking about getting the Chase Freedom card, you should really think about it sooner than later if you can qualify for it, if you can pass the 524 rule from Chase. And it's better to get this card now, and I know that it is a credit card that you will not be canceling. It is a very useful credit card that has no annual fee. There's a lot of benefits to having this card. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Chase Freedom Visa card. If you think I did a good job of explaining the different benefits and the tips and tricks in order to get approved for this card, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit that bell notification, and every new video will be sent to you. Thank you so much for watching today, and until next time.